Okay, welcome back everybody. Welcome to the second part of the live stream here at the Northside Truck and Van Hire Donington Stages Rally, round 3 of the MCJ Circuit Rally Championship. My name's Phil Bramhill. We are based here in the service park, actually, away from the stages at the minute. We're going to try and catch up with a few crews as they prepare themselves for the last 2 stages of the day. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Can you just give us a little tiny rundown in what's going on with you guys? Obviously, you're involved in the Inter-Service Cup.
Yes.
Which is obviously to do with all the 3 armed forces. So just give us a little bit of information about it, please, if you don't mind.
So we set this up a few years ago. The Army, the Navy and the Air Force have all had their own, our individual championships. And we thought, now for about 6 years, and this is our sort of 4th time we've actually done it. The RAF have won it twice, the Army have won it once, and it looks like the Army is sadly going to win it possibly today because they've got the upper hand on us at the moment.
Okay, and yeah, obviously you've got 3 cars here. Is it similar sort of setup for the rest of the teams?
Yeah, we started with 4. I mean, we do it on an individual scoring basis, so you can have as many cars as you want in whatever class you want, and all skill levels. And the scoring system makes it fair for everybody. So it's you're rewarded on how you beat other people in your class as opposed to outright performance. So, but we had 4 cars here today. The Army brought 4 cars as well. That was just coincidence. The Navy have only got really 1 car, sadly. So, but he's already gone home. So the Navy are out. We've lost 2 cars now. Diff on one of the Fiestas. We've just got a sump problem here on the Peugeot. So we're down to 2, but the Army are still running strong. So they've still got 4.
Last time I spoke to you when we were marshalling in our island, you mentioned about a Fiesta that you were building at the time and you were getting it all prepped and ready. That very car is here now competing, so all the cars are all good. It's running really well. It looks fantastic, I've got to say. No problems with it so far today?
No, it's honestly, it's been an absolutely incredible story. It's run absolutely beautifully all day. We've got a brand new driver in there who's never done a rally before in his life, and he's putting in an absolutely amazing effort. I don't know exactly where he is in class, but he's run flawlessly all day, so is the car. And you're right, the paint job that's been done on it is absolutely amazing. I don't know if I mentioned it's off the Dirt 2 rally game, so we copied the livery off the game with permission, obviously, of Codemasters, but. And it looks great. We get a lot of people compliment us on how good the car looks, and a lot of people sort of taking pictures of it. It's worked out really well. Hopefully we can keep it this way.
Yeah, it looks and sounds fantastic, and great to see all the guys working on the cars. It's not just the drivers and co-drivers or navigators in the cars. You've also got a full team of mechanics here as well, all from the armed forces. So great to be, have everybody involved in the sport like this. The weather's not quite too kind to us today, but it's a great bit of camaraderie around the sport.
Yeah, I mean, we've really got a big cross section of the RAF here. I mean, a lot of these guys working on the car, they're medics or they work in logistics. They're not necessarily like aircraft engineers. But, they all come together, and in some ways we wouldn't normally come across each other in our professional lives. So it's really good to have the ability to, just sort of learn about how each other does their work back in the RAF. And a lot of this sort of camaraderie and sort of understanding of how where each other comes from does actually help us back in our main jobs as well. So it's, it works really well.
Well, I know you kind of sort of steer the ship on this one and lead the gang. Just want to say thank you very much for bringing everybody out and getting everybody involved in motorsport. And yeah, we wish you all the best. Thank you very much, Craig.
Thank you very much. Good to see you.
Cheers. So there we go. That's the Armed Forces Rally Team. Air Force section here at Donington Park. Craig and the team prepping the cars for their next stage. So we will head over and talk to somebody else now. Let's see what we can find. You might be able to make out the noise of the cars in the background as they buzz around us. The circuit is very busy. It's getting dark as every passing minute. It's pretty grim out here at the minute, I must admit. Let's have a look, see who we can see. Should we go and see if we can see? Let's have a look over here. Lee's over here, I think. Let's go and try and find Lee in the Triumph. Okay. Trying to see if I can get some times up as well while we're making our way around the service park. David Large, David Ottaway heading out in the Escort for their next run. In fact, I'll tell you what we'll do, we'll walk up, because these guys are heading out to the stage now. We'll walk up and we'll have a chat with the crew in car 90, and that is the Volkswagen Golf Mark 1. Okay, let's have a look what we've got going on here. So I hope you enjoyed that little bit of insight into the Armed Forces Conningham Cup, something that was invented a few years back to give the guys within the Armed Forces a chance at competing against each other in motorsport as well as other sports. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find Nick. Where's Nick? Hello, Nick. We're just having a little wander around the service park and having a chat with a few drivers. You mind having a quick chat? Okay, let's just make sure everything's ready for us then. We'll have a little look. How are we getting on today?
50.
Okay.
Long way down in class.
Stage maximum on stage 2, is it?
Nominal.
Okay. Oh, nominal. Okay.
Nominal.
Okay. Okay, so, Nick, nice to see a Golf Mark 1 GTI. We don't tend to see too many of these. How are we getting on with it?
It's good. We normally use it for demo stuff, but we thought, we'd come out and have a proper run in it. We're very lucky. We've got the back end VJM, Rally Nuts, and a few of the others. Yeah, so it's really good fun. My nephew's first time in the passenger seat, and he's doing really well.
Yeah, so. You were telling us at the end of the stage that you're having a good time there. You haven't punched him yet, which is a good sign, you were saying. It's all going well for you then, and the car is looking lovely as well. It's great to see a little Mark 1 GTI out.
Yeah, there was one last week on the RAC, Chris Hellings, and he unfortunately blew his engine, so that's about the only other one that does competitive stuff in the UK at the moment, so it's quite good fun to have something different, and everyone walks up and, I remember my dad used to have one and stuff like that, so it's quite nice to have something a bit different. It's not Mark II Escort.
Variety is the spice of life, and we always say we love the difference in cars here. We're going to go have a chat with the guys in the Alpha as well in a minute. But yeah, it's just lovely to see different cars out. So out on the stages then, how are you finding those conditions? I hear it's quite rough in the gravel sections now. Obviously the visibility is getting worse and worse. It's getting an awful day, but how are you looking forward to these last two now? Bolt the lights on and give it a go? Yeah,
so I was very lucky. I've done a couple of years in a Nissan Micra co-driving with James Hardy, and we run Class A and stuff. So you kind of know your way around. So yeah, it's going a bit rough in the middle, but it seems to handle the bumps all right and gets us over it, and we're just trying to get to the end now. So
absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for talking to us then, Nick. Good luck for these last two stages, and we'll catch up with you again soon. Thank you. Okay, that was Nick Wilkins then, car number 90. No, thank you guys. Very kind. No, you're all right. We're live all the time, so I've just got to keep going. No rest for the wicked, boys, I'm afraid. No, honestly, I can't at the minute. I might pop back later if my hands are still working. Thank you guys, very kind. Being offered some drinks to keep us warm here, which is very good of him. Thank you guys. We'll have a little wander over here. Let's see who we can see. Just trying to catch who else is out on the stages now. It's car 27 entering the circuit. Okay, let's have a little look. I wanted to try and find some times as they were coming in. If you haven't already, if you log on to rallies.info, that will give you all the information and times for all the runners and riders. Okay, some times coming in then. So, Ollie O'Donovan going fastest through stage 5 with a 7:42. John Griffiths a 7:44, and then Michael Igoe 7:47. It's all getting a lot closer up at the top. Michael Igoe, Will Atkins now lead with a total of 44 minutes and 59 seconds. Ollie O'Donovan, second place, 45:09. So we're talking 10 seconds. And then John Griffiths and Emma Morrison, they are just a further 6 seconds back in third place. It's close between those top three. Then we have David Welsh and Paul Murrow. They're the 5 cars that have got through with the time so far for stage 5. I'll keep you updated as best as I can. Mark Jasper's just posted a time as well, as an 8:05 through that stage. So we will start to make our way back down to the garages down here. In fact, we have Paul Murrow next to us here, so let's go and catch up with Paul to start with, and then we'll make our way down the service park and see who else we can find. So we'll go and have a word with Paul Murrow now. Paul just talking to his service crew. Here we go, let's have a quick chat with Paul. Paul, a nightmare, you're telling me? What's going on?
I don't know. Not getting in the groove at all somehow. I don't know. That one, really bad scene.
Right, just struggling to find a rhythm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every stage is a little bit of something all the time.
Okay.
It's one of them.
Just not finding the groove today at all. Thank you very much, Paul. Good luck. One more stage to go. I hope it all goes well. I hope you find your groove for the last stage. Callum there as well, navigating it, Paul, through the stages. So, like I say, one more stage to go. Currently lying 6th at the moment. Obviously, with only a few cars through, we'll need to see how they get on. But yeah, 6th at the minute. So, work to do for Paul and Callum. It's been a testing day for everybody today. It certainly has. Whether you're competing or you're marshalling or you're filming or talking on the microphone, I suppose, unless you're Mr. Paul Woodford sat in that commentary booth in the warmth. It's been a bit of a testing day. The reports coming back that the visibility on the cameras is awful. I mean, I can vouch for that in the service park. We're looking across the service park here as we're making our way back down the area, and you just can't see. Sort of 50 metres is about as far as you can see. We're making our way now over to Michael Igoe and Will Atkins' garage. We'll see if we can pinch Michael. I know he's not always one for lots of talking and lots of words. He's going to try and run off on me, I can tell. We'll try and grab him and just have a little chat with him and see how he's getting on with this last stage to go. Okay, so let's see if we can grab him under his tent. Michael, come on over. Come on, I know this isn't your favourite part of the day. It's not mine either, don't worry. So, one stage to go. Everything going to plan so far. What's it like visibility-wise out there? Because we're looking across the service park and it's quite foggy.
The fog's really coming in now, as you can see. Yeah, no, it's going to be an interesting last stage, see how low this fog comes. But no, all good. It's been a tricky day out there.
Yeah, lots of people are saying the same. Tricky is the right word to use. Lots of people, I know Paul Murrow's just been mentioning then that he's just can't find a rhythm today at all. Every stage, something else is not quite right on the car. Something, he'll change something and it's not quite there. So, yeah, it's a testing day for you, especially with a new car. So, nice to see that you're still going and going strong as well. Just looking to hold out for the rest of the day now.
No, just hopefully try and bring it home in this last stage, keep it as clean as possible. I don't think it's about pushing, I think it's about just trying to keep it clean now.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. Yeah, it's been a long day. It doesn't feel like a long day at times, but it has been a long day in terms of getting the cars through, and there's been quite a high attrition rate today as well. Lots of cars heading home on trailers, so nice to see you still here. Thank you very much for talking to us. Good luck for this last stage, mate, and we'll catch up with you later. All the best. Thank you, Michael. Michael Igo there with Will Atkins alongside. Just got this last stage to go. Currently leading the event with a lead of about 10 seconds over Ollie O'Donovan and Jack Morton. We'll do our best to catch up with Ollie. He's over in the garage on the far side, so it's a bit of a walk down there. But yeah, the fog is certainly coming in quite bad now. It's going to cause us some issues, this. Let's go and try and have a chat with Mark Jasper. See what Mark's got to say in this Nissan-powered 6R4. On the axle stands, having some work done. So, currently lying fourth. Set. Squidge around the front, I think, rather than around the back. So let's see if he's around for a chat. Just having a little chat with the team at the minute. Passing on any information to the guys to make sure that the car is fettled, ready for this last stage. There'll be some big lights to bolt onto the front of this 6R4 very shortly. So, company line fourth, like I say, around about 34 seconds off the lead of the event. Mark's gone to the toilet. He's always doing this to us. He's always doing this to us.
I think he saw you coming and thought, oh,
well, I'm going to grab him in a second. I've been asked by John Stone to...
I have heard.
This is why we think he's run off. So I've got to grab him because I want a Steve Smith impression of him. Yes, thank you very much. Just quickly then, everything going okay so far?
Yeah, I mean, it's shown a change against the R5s, but we've had a great day. It's the first time I've been out in 6 months. I had a heart attack in June.
Right.
So I only got the pass off the doctors to continue rallying again last Friday. So I'm happy. I'm back out in the car.
Brilliant to see you back out, Don. That's great stuff. Good to hear that you're all good and all back in the car. And back in the Metro 6R4. Fantastic to see, and it goes so well up the straight. We were stood on the straight outside the pit lane earlier, watching you come up it, obviously the wrong direction, stage direction today, and fantastic engine notes. So really good to see. You can see the headlights are being bolted on there now, so you'll be able to see where you're going. It might depends out, with the fog. It might not be. It might be best without them. This with what's going on at the minute. So we'll just hang fire a second to see if Mark turns up. Give you a little rundown of the times so far then. I was mentioning before, we have Michael Igo, Will Atkins through stage 5 on a 7:47. Fastest through that stage, Ollie O'Donovan and Jack Morton with a 7:42. John Griffiths and Emma Morrison with a 7:44. They were second quickest. Mark Jasper and Don Wyatt stood next to me here in 8 minutes 5. Maybe the 6R4 is just like showing its age now against these R5s, like he says. And then we have David Welsh and Andrew Smith. Paul Murrow and Callum Cross, they had their issues, they were saying, with pretty much everything on the car. They haven't found their rhythm at all today. They're currently 6th. Philip House, Neil Beaumont in 7th. Martin Hodgson and Tony Jones in 8th. Paul Morgan and Sam Stafford in 9th. And then Alistair Stables and Neil Jones next up in 10th. Right, he's not getting away for too long. We've found him and we're going to talk to him, and he knows what's coming already because he's been tipped off. So, yeah, you won't get locked up. Mark, first of all, thank you for bringing out this stunning car. It's great to see it on the stages. It sounds incredible. You've maybe not quite got the legs of these R5s, but it certainly looks the part on the stages. How are you finding these conditions? Tricky for everyone, obviously.
The tricky suits us better, like you see on stage one. I mean, we had a sixth gear spin on stage one, and we still beat everybody quite well. But as the conditions have sort of improved a bit, ironically, we're dropping back now, where they can sort of use their traction and use their sort of better handling, if you like, against a 40-year-old car. So we're just slipping down the order, which we expected to do. But it's nice to beat everybody on the first stage. That leaves a nice feeling with a car like this, because there's no tricks for it. You've got to drive it. So yeah, enjoying it. Great. Yeah,
so we've got planes taking off as above us. John Stone commented this morning, he can't remember the last time a 6R4 was leading an event, so he was really impressed with you guys after the stage one. In your best Steve Simpson impression, can you just tell us what it was like to lead after the first stage?
No, because Steve will see this, and I'll get into all sorts of trouble. But what we do joke about, and I hope Steve takes this as it's meant to be, but whenever he's interviews, you'll put the microphone to the window, and whatever you ask him, he'll always repeat. So if you ask me a question, I have to look straight through the window, according to John Stone, and whatever you ask me, I'll repeat it, so try it.
Okay, so Mark, it's been a testing day so far for you, and how are you finding it?
Yeah, testing day, yeah.
And looking forward to the night stages here, a bit of fog around?
Bit of fog around, yeah. Not looking forward to it.
It's uncanny, it's like he's here with us. No, he will. He will, yeah. Steve, thank you very much for taking that in the right way. Thank you, Mark. Brilliant stuff. We'll catch you later. Good luck on the final stage. Thank you, guys. A bit of banter there for the Northerners. Steve Simpson will be hunting down Mark Jasper after those comments. No, it's all good fun. Great bunch of lads. Been competing together now for many, many years. The likes of John Stone, Mark Jasper, you know, from the days when I first started getting into the sport. Not that long ago, really, when you compare it to some people. Back in the early 2000s, I got into the sport properly. Some people would say I'm a baby to it all, but yeah, it's been a fantastic 20 years or so, and I've really enjoyed getting to know these people. And, you know, talking to them like that, you're made to feel almost like friends, and it's great. I've got to know John, I've got to know Mark as well. How are we, guys? Lots of work going on to get these podium celebrations ready. We will make our way around the top end of the circuit. Let's see who we can find up here. Some more cars coming through now. The finish off stage 5 should be around about halfway through, I would say now. Quick look to see if there's any real notable times coming through. Daniel Poole setting a great time, 8:58 in the Corsa. Andrew Turner with John Cope alongside at 8:52. John Cope, another of the Northerners. Lots of banter with them all. They're a good bunch. They keep each other on their toes, don't they? Let's have a little chat here. That's James Garner. Of course we can. We're going to have to stand here because we're live and we're streaming up to the satellite. So you stand there, and I'll just make sure that we're ready to go. Don't worry, we're both new to this, it's fine.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not Paul Woodford, he's sat in the commentary box up there, they're all nice and warm, isn't he? Right, okay, James. Not really the conditions for a Darien today. 5 stages in though, you're doing all right.
Could be better, but at the end of the day, it's not Darien territory, is it, with weather?
It certainly isn't. From what I've seen, pressing on, going really well. Co-driver performing?
Yeah, co-driver's performing quite well, but I think you have to be a bit better on the next stage, the last one, because as you see, the fog's coming in, so...
I was just about to mention then, you're bolting all these big lights on the front, so it might not really be worth it, to be fair, with the way things are going with the fog. It's getting thicker and thicker out there, and obviously, you know, visibility is going to be key going into this last stage. What's your plan? Just to get through this last one now, keep it on the road and get by?
Yeah, just keep it on the island and just get back. That's the best thing.
That's the way to do it. Good stuff. All right, well, thank you very much for joining us. James Garner, thank you. All the best. Good luck for this last stage. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Thank you. James Garner. Say again. Oh, well, yeah, we all are. Everybody's going for a pint. The pub's going to be very busy later. Thank you, guys. The Garner team. Who have we got here? Let's have a look. Are they in the car ready to go out for stage 6? They might well be. Is he hiding? Let's have a look. Hello there, how are we? I was looking all for you there. I couldn't see wood for the trees. Here we go. John Griffiths then. John, I had the pleasure of nipping up to the commentary box earlier to sit with Paul Woodford in the nice warm box, and I managed to watch you guys attack a chicane right in front of us in your first lap. I think it was stage 3 or 4. No other drama today, I take it?
Oh, plenty. We got away with that one. We've had us ups and downs, I think, all day. Last stage was a good stage. The stage before, I needed to put a bit of pressure on Michael, and I decided to really go for it, and the tyres wasn't up to temperature, and I hit the tyres before we came onto the track, so that kind of lost us a chunk of time. But other than that, it's been a good day. It's ups and downs. It's not gone smoothly by me, but we're still in the hunt. They've still got to keep going. I'll keep the pressure on, and they might make a mistake.
Well, we know what happened at Cadwell with Michael, obviously having to retire with double punches on that last stage, so anything can happen. But hearing from around the service park, it's been one of those days for everybody, really. Lots of sort of little issues here and there. Everyone sort of not quite getting into the sort of swing of things. Little issues with everyone's cars. They just can't quite iron out. No sort of mechanical issues for you, though?
No, touch wood. Cars have gone good. Mainly chose the tyres, and we've just kept on wets all day, just replaced wets as we needed them. I think Michael's on some super duper wets, but that's what it is. But no, it's been really good all day, and we'll see to the last stage. Push hard, and we'll know what happen. Anything could happen.
We'll see what happens with this fog, obviously rolling in now. It doesn't look too bad, actually, this end of the paddock. When we were at the other end of the paddock, it was almost invisible. You couldn't see anything. But yeah, not too bad here at the minute. So bolt your lights on, and hopefully have a good push in the last stage, and we'll see you at the end.
Well, we're just talking about that. I said, well, better tilt the lights down, because I think if they're on high, we'll not see a thing, because it is dropping down. So I hope they run it, but we can see at the moment, so we'll see how we go.
Good stuff. Thank you very much, John Griffiths and Emma Morrison, current circuit rally champions. Sorry, I'm sorry I'm being accosted here. Special stage rally review. Just to let you know, we are live. You are live. Right now, you're live. We are, I promise.
I'm an MBE.
Are you?
What's an MBE?
Oh, somebody important, I know that. There we go.
But no, it's my first visit here.
Okay. Very quickly then, tell me your name.
My name's Margaret Shutt, S-H-U-T-T.
Thank you very much, Margaret. And you're here supporting James?
We're supporting James because, to be honest with you, it's the first time we've been here. He's had his car for I don't know how long, but yeah, here to support, give advice, and my job, was event management for things like Kasabian, Royal Visits and everything.
Brilliant.
So logistics and teamwork, which is so important.
It is in this sport,
yeah, in this sport, like any sport, teamwork is absolutely key to, well, not winning, but getting into the lead.
So even though the weather hasn't really been on our side today, and we've had snow, we've had fog, we've had rain, we've had everything, you're still managing to smile and enjoy yourself?
The reason I'm smiling is with every event, whether it's sunshine, rain or snow, take part, make the most of it and enjoy.
Absolutely, 100%. Well said. Thank you very much. Look after yourself. Take care. Thank you very much. There we go. It was a bit of an impromptu interview, wasn't it? But yeah, I don't think she believed me when I said we were live. But we certainly were. Thank you very much. You're giving out free chocolates as well. Look at this. Oh, Woodford. Where are you, Woodford? Make sure get this on camera. Thank you very much, guys. This is Team Hodgson and Jones giving out chocolate. Wow. We should take one up to Paul, actually, in the box. We'll take him one up in a little bit. I'll take him this one. Thank you very much, guys. That's very kind. Let's see if we can have a little chat with Martin. Who's over there? Sorry, I'm miles away. I tell you, I can't see anything today. I'm looking all over the place. I can't. Yeah, that's it. I'm so amazed by this now. Right, we are good to go. Let me come round here. We'll leave the camera in there. Team Hodgson. Free chocolates at Team Hodgson. Coming now. People from coming all over the world. Right then, Martin. Hey. Setting some good times. Looking at the times there for the Escort. Going well.
Going well now. Yeah, it suits my sort of driving. Yeah.
Now that slippy stuff's disappeared and you've got a bit of consistency, you're all good.
Gone. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Difficult for everybody, even in four-wheel drive. But yeah, I know how you found it.
I sort of lost 30 seconds in the class, so the lads that round me. But no, we're back where it should be now. It's doing all right again now.
Pushing on, and then looking forward to this last stage. It's going to be a tricky one with the fog coming in.
It'll be interesting. Yeah, but you've been round it enough. You should know where you're going now, shouldn't you?
Yeah, you'd like to think so. Yeah, but it'll catch you out. Something will be there to catch you out.
Somebody will throw a tyre out of the way. So
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, fantastic to talk to you. Thank you very much, Martin. Good luck with the last stage. Thank you very much for the chocolates. Yes, thank you very much, and you. Well done, guys. Thank you. We'll keep going. Thank you, that's Martin Hodgson. Thank you. Tony Jones alongside in that Escort. We will see who we can find up and down the garages here. Car 42's with us here. Let's see if Car 42's, they've got disco lights in their garage. This is the Turners. Let's have a little look. Dave and James. Let's have a little look. Dave! Where's Dave? Which one's Dave? Who's Dave? Hiya, Dave! Hiya, Dave! Hello, Dave. I'm walking around with a chocolate bar at the bottom now, which I've just been given by the crew down there. You haven't got anything free for us, have you? We're getting free stuff given out. It's great. I'm just going to see what I can get. I like the look of that heater at the back there, actually, if you don't mind. We'll take or your disco ball. Your disco balls, I like that anyway. Dave, a good day for you? How are you finding it?
Wonderful, absolutely fantastic. Good organisation, great venue. Might be a bit slippy in places, but hey, we've had a lot of fun, and it's just really been enjoyable to do the event, and certainly it's been teaching us an awful lot, you know. I mean, it's not an easy to get it right. This is our real first tarmac event in the wet like this for a little while, so it's good. But Jamie's really encouraging me, and we're having a lot of fun in that.
That is excellent to hear, and that's what it's all about a lot of the time. I have to say, from my point of view as well, walking around the service park here, we get that impression that everybody's having a good time. There's not very many people that are sort of glum, and even though the weather's not great and it's all sort of against us a minute with fog and rain and sleet and snow, we're pushing on, and everyone's still got a smile on their face, which is brilliant to see.
I think everybody wants to have a good time, you know, there's no pressure, and they should enjoy it, because, you know, it's last probably one of the season now, and, you know, we're going to make it last a little while, but, no, very good. But it's a shame it's so wet, but that's the way it goes.
Bring it home ready for Christmas. All the best. Thank you very much, Dave. Great talking to you. We will see how you go. Good luck in this last stage. Okay, let's keep going then. We'll keep walking up the paddock here. Can I pass that? There we go. It's a bit awkward walking around with a box of chocolates on camera. I'm not going to say no to it though. It's all right, isn't it? Right, I want to try and find the crew in the Peugeot that had a little roll in the gravel earlier. But, I'm not sure where we'll find them. Let's keep going up and see who we can see. It might be at the other end. It's such a big paddock here, it makes things difficult. Let's see if we can catch up with Ollie and Jack. They aren't here at the minute. We will see who we can find. It's all a bit Sunbeam here, putting everything together and bolting the lights on the front. There might be Mr. Jack Mawson walking. He's got a free box of chocolate as well, look. He's been on the scrounge as well. We're collecting them here. Jack, very quickly, let's bring in for a little chat. Our 2023 Asphalt champion. Busy weekend for you, mate.
Yeah, it's been a bit manic over the last sort of few days. Yeah, in Grisdale yesterday, and I've never seen anything like it yesterday, trying to get out of the service area in Ambleside and everything like that. Took us 4 hours to do about 3 miles something to get in and out, and then try and get out of the place. So it was absolutely crazy, to be honest. But fair play to the guy in the Ranger, big shout out to him for pulling us out up that hill and getting us out, and then continue. I needed to get here, so I needed to do as much as I possibly could. So managed to get here I think we finished the rally at 11:44 yesterday morning, and I got to the hotel at 10:10 last night. So yeah, it was some effort. It's
a long day. If you get stuck like that again, if you just give Wayne a ring, he'll send the helicopter, no problem. Yeah, no problem at all. Yeah, we'll soon get the helicopter to you. Yeah, that's it. It's the only way to travel. So, focusing on today then, obviously sitting in today with Ollie. Going well for you?
Yeah, it's going really well, to be fair. First, I must say the first stage this morning, there was more grip in Grisdale yesterday than there was the first stage this morning here with the slush and the snow, but not complaining. I sat with Ollie earlier this year in Barbados, and Patrick's away in Chile with Extreme E, so I naturally couldn't do with him, so it was a case of, you can jump in with me for this one. So yeah, it's been great so far, and we've managed to take a bit of time out, Michael and Will, going into this last one, so 10 seconds off the lead going into this last one, so we'll see what happens. So
big shout out to the team as well. Obviously things didn't quite go to plan at Cadwell with the fire in the back of the car, and obviously a lot of work to be done when the team got back, and with it only being 2 weeks between Cadwell and Donington here, it's it was an impressive effort to get this car back up and running, and looking like it does. It looks fantastic on the stage. It sounds brilliant as well. So yeah, well done to the team.
Thanks to the team for getting Ollie's car up and running and being. I know there was another obviously Hyundai there, but this one's Dad's car, the other one's Son's car. So a big shout out to the team to get it fixed, because there was quite a bit of damage done from the fire, and a few little electrical problems as well, and rear brake pipe as well was ripped off with the fire. So yeah, big shout out to them to get it done, and yeah, it's looking brilliant there now again.
There's a little bit of a threat there coming behind, isn't there, with Paddy as well, going well at Cadwell. I think Ollie's going to have to keep his eyes over his shoulder going forward now. It's some performance at Cadwell.
Yeah, fair play to Patrick. Before that he did 2 rallies of co-driving, and he's never driven a rally before, so he went into that completely blind, didn't really know what he was doing. But again, these young drivers who've just got bags of natural talent just come out shining, and it didn't seem like we were pushing that much. He was just in control of everything and just kept on chipping away, and to win his first rally by 33 seconds in the end was just amazing for him. So I was over the moon from him. He loved it, and he's full steam ahead now to try and do as many rallies as next year as possible. So next time we'll be Brands Hatch, so it'll be father v son again on Brands Hatch. So
we'll bring it on. Yeah, exactly. O'Donovan battle restarted then at Brands Hatch. Thank you very much for talking to us, Jack. Good luck for the last stages. Thank you. Take care, mate. Thank you very much. Excellent. Ollie's over here. We'll just very quickly speak to Ollie. We've just got all the info from Jack, but just so we don't miss you out here, we'll have a very quick chat. We've just been actually saying...
Jack told you now, I've got to be careful.
We've just been saying that you need to be looking behind you now, because there's a young O'Donovan coming behind you. He's somehow found that you can drive a Hyundai as well.
You can do, yeah. He's very quick. I mean, okay, he's quick, but he doesn't pay the bills yet. So
no, it might slow down a bit when he learns to pay the bills.
Exactly, yeah. No, he's a good young lad. He's a good driver. He's been driving since he was 5 years of age on manual cars around the field. When his 10, 12-year-old kids were in the park, he was running around with jerry cans looking for petrol. So it's paying off now, I think.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear. Good stuff. Thank you very much, Ollie. We'll let you get ready for the last stage of the day. It's going to be an interesting one with the fog, like we say, rolling in. It doesn't look quite as bad as it did earlier, to be fair, so we might be getting away with this at the minute, but the car's due on stage shortly. We're going to make our way a little bit further up the paddock, and we're probably just about as far as up the paddock as we can go. I wanted to try and catch up with the crew in the Peugeot, like we said, but not quite seen them yet. I don't know if they're up here or they're at the other end. Maybe we've missed them. But, let's see in these last couple of garages. Let's just have a little stop here and see if I can grab someone from Team Army to come and have a chat with us. We have plenty of people in this garage. I think there's been a problem with the Alfa Romeo, but we'll have a little word, see if anyone can give us 2 minutes of time. Anyone wants to have a quick chat with us live on special stage? We've spoken to the Royal Air Force. They've thrown some punches, and we want to try and throw some back now. Can we have you for 2 minutes? Just a very quick chat. Brilliant stuff. Let's bring you over. So, looking at the other side of the battle here, then all good to go. So, give me a little bit of information about yourself. What's your name, sir?
So I'm Clive Alfords. I part of the Army Rally team. I also head up the British Army Motorsport Association four-wheel stuff. So we've got 8 disciplines inside within Barmer, but we've got 5 crews here competing today, 4 in Army cars and 1 in a civilian run and owned car. But we're here competing for the Conningham Cup, which is us versus the Royal Navy and the Royal Air Force. It's in its 8th year of running. And at the moment we're winning, so touch some wood, we might be okay and actually win the cup back for the first time for a long time. It's been in the RAF's hands since 2019, I think. They've had it for a very long time, and it's about time that it came home to the Army.
Yeah, Craig down at the RAF was telling us before that he's battling away with you guys. You've both got strong teams together this weekend, and it sounds like a great little cup that you've got going on there. Great little sort of inter-service challenge or competition between you guys. All you guys here today, are you all Army based?
So we're almost all Army. We've got 1 ex-RAF,
okay.
We've got an RAF veteran. We've got a nursing veteran as well, but that's Emma Morrison, who's up at the front end. We're not counting her because...
Oh, she's too good for it. She's too good, isn't she, Emma?
So it's just us, the normal people.
The normal people. Sorry, Emma, you're not normal.
Yeah, well, she's in like a super spaceship car. We're in like real cars that are all built and, but they've all been built by the lads in their garages at home, which is how it should be. It's how rallying should be about. We've got a good strong team this year.
And regardless of whether you're in car 1 or in car 53 or car 66, the fun level is all the same. Everyone's involved. It's camaraderie. Yeah. It's great to see everybody out. The competition's been really, really good today as well. It's been great to sort of watch how you guys have been having a bit of a ding-dong battle between the services. Thank you very much for your time. It's great to talk to you. Good luck for the last stages. Hope everything goes well, and bring it home.
Yeah, thank you. I'll just say thank you to our new sponsors, Royal British Legion, who've been here today with us. They're a new sponsor on for us, and so thank you very much for all that you do for all the services, both whilst we're in and retired and veterans, but also everything you're going to do for us next year within Barmer.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. That's great to hear. Thank you, Royal British Legion. Great stuff. Thank you. Good luck, guys. All the best. Well done. Great to see Army Fighting Talk leading the Conningham Cup for the armed forces. Well, we are almost at the last garage now. The flurry of Mazda MX-5s. Lights being bolted onto the front of the C2. Okay. No. Okay, well, just before we wrap up, we'll just have a little look in here at the micro crew. Yes, it looks like it, yeah. Is it Chris?
Chris is the driver, I'm Jonathan, the navigator.
Jonathan's here, Chris has just disappeared. You've got the heaters in there, blowing all hot air onto the windscreens. Yes. The visibility is as bad out of the vehicle as it is inside the vehicle by the looks of things.
Yeah, we couldn't see a thing, so they lost a heap of time. Literally, Chris was trying to peek through the bottom of the windscreen to see where we're going, so I lost a lot of time. But we're still going, 3rd in class, so hopefully keep a class position and have a good one on the last stage.
Absolutely, yeah, 1 stage to go. Fingers crossed for you can bring that little micro home. Good luck with that one.
Cheers.
I hope the heater works.
Me too.
You can't take it with you though, it's plugged in, don't remember. Thank you very much, Jonathan. All the best. Okay, well, cars are starting to get themselves ready to go back out again for the final stage. We'll wander back down the service park and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm going to leave you now with the adverts and the advert break before we come back for the final stage of the day. In the dark, lights bolted on. It's getting dark, it's getting dingy here at Donington, but the action is sure going to be hot. Please stay with us as we go into this ad break, and we will be back with you very shortly, where we will conclude the third round of the MCJ Engineering Circuit Rally Championship here at Donington Park. Okay, welcome back. Hope you are fed and watered. As you can see, we are almost ready to go with the final stage of this year's Circuit Rally Championship round number 3 here at Donington Park. It's been a fascinating day of action. Clocks are counting away. You can see car number 3 on the start line there. That is John Griffiths and Emma Morrison. Car number 3, is that car number 2? Michael Igoe, Will Atkins line up just behind. Car number 2, isn't it, John? It's, like I say, it's been a very tricky day. Conditions here starting horrendously this morning with slush and sleet and snow on the ground, making that first stage incredibly difficult for everybody. The lower powered cars actually finding more grip as the sort of more powerful four-wheel drive R5 and Rally 2 machinery moves some of that slush and sleet out of the way. So you saw the likes of Ashley Furlong in the Clio car 23 making a storming start. As well as that, Paul Sheard in the little Mazda MX-5 setting some incredible times as well this morning. But as the conditions have sort of improved and become more consistent, the high-powered cars of Michael Igoe, Ollie O'Donovan, John Griffiths, Mark Jasper, who's been at the forefront of this event all day, pushing through, and the two-wheel drive cars dropping backwards down the leaderboard. So there you can see John Griffiths and Emma Morrison sat on the start line, car number 2. They'll be heading into this final stage very shortly. The fog has come down quite a lot over the last sort of hour or so. We were talking before with the crews in the service area about visibility and whether the lights will be an issue or will it be a factor for them to consider. It's like the visibility there. I'm looking on camera 2 in particular. We'll cut to that camera shortly, but the banners that we put up like yesterday on the gate post, it's only 100 metres away. You can barely see the banner. It's going to be really tricky for these guys at high speed, especially with more than one vehicle on the stage at once. Those lights will be bouncing through the fog and reflecting back in all sorts of different ways. So this rally's certainly not over yet. Lots of things that could change. We saw at Cadwell Park Michael Igoe having an issue in the Fiesta and having to retire the car on the final stage with double punches. You can't drive your cars with punches on these race circuits for damage to the surfaces. So unfortunately that was the end of it for Michael and Will. Since then a lot has changed, and Michael's come back out this weekend in the new Citroen C3 Rally 2. We will see him very shortly. He'll be blasting into this stage. They had a little altercation with another of the competitors earlier on, car number 6, David Welsh and Andrew Smith, after passing them on the Wheatcroft Straight. The Subaru just couldn't get the car stopped in time, and unfortunately ran into the back of Michael and actually damaged the car quite significantly. A lot more than I thought it would have done anyway. It didn't seem like a really bad accident or a real big sort of impact, but yeah, it had caused some damage. Lights on then for John Griffiths. The final countdown, and 15 seconds on the clock. As the cars are about to launch into stage. We go, first car into stage then for the last stage of the day. Stage number 6 here. You can just about make out how treacherous these conditions are now. Still slush out there on the stage as well in places. Most of it's cleared away, but off the racing line there's still bits of slush, so you don't want to be coming off that racing line. Michael Igoe and Will Atkins chasing them down. They have a lead of around about 10 seconds going into this final stage. over Ollie O'Donovan and Jack Morton. John Griffiths needs to make 6 seconds up over Ollie to win the chance of taking that second step on the podium. Great to see this car back out again after the fire at Cadwell, and had a good chat with Jack and Ollie in the service area just before. Into the stage they go. Just about make out the lights coming towards us then. Past the spectators, just look at that fog now. Incredible conditions. The crew in that Fiesta R5, John Griffiths and Emma Morrison, make their way out onto the Wheatcroft Straight and the main circuit. Really tricky conditions. Threading their way through spectators and out onto the circuit. That's Michael Igoe, Will Atkins. Next up on the start line for us then is that car of David Welsh and Andrew Smith, the Subaru Impreza, currently lying 5th. Quite a mess of the side of that car, isn't it? Looking at it there. Next up then, the 6R4 of Mark Jasper and Don Wyatt. Absolutely rising, awesome to see that car going so well. Huge bank of spot lamps on the front of that car. Great to talk to Mark and Don as well. Mark's impression of Steve Smith was uncanny, wasn't it? It was almost like Steve was here. Always fantastic to catch up with Steve when he's out and about, so we need him back out on the Circuit Championship. If nothing else, even to have a chat and give us his best Mark Jasper impression. Catch up. Tony Jones holding up the sign. Thanks marshalling out the window of that Escort as they slide their way into the first left-hander across that car park section. Make their way through the cones and around the tyres. Tricky little section. We drove it last night, and although we've had a lot of cars over it today, there's lots of greenery on the road. Quite slippy to be driving down those car parks. Oh, thought something had gone on the Darien then. It must have just hit the bump in the road. Thought something had broke on the Darien as it set off, then it just looked like it had snagged something. Yeah, it was a puddle, wasn't it? No drama, it was just a little puddle. I just thought one of the drive chassis had gone on the back of it. My eyes, it's been a long day. Alistair Sables then in car 10. Moving up to the start line, Neil Jones alongside. HSR Chevette. It's MGJ, not MJG. Yeah, sorry guys. I realised once I'd said it actually. MGJ. That's because I didn't have a banner in front of me or a sign in front of me, and I was trying to do it off the cuff. Thank you for putting me right. You are very right, as you always are. Can't get that wrong going into the finish, can I? Philip House and Nick Beaumont, you see, heading into the stage. Keep an eye on the times as they're coming through now. We won't be too far off seeing cars heading into the finish. Keep an eye out for them as they arrive back here. And with darkness comes more fog by the looks of things. It'll be a very atmospheric finish anyway, that's for sure. When the crews get back here very shortly. So hard. Who arrives first then? Car 15, that's Stefan Morris and Chris Ridge. We spoke to Chris earlier. Hasn't done too much this year, Chris. family man now. Thank you, Mick. Appreciate that comment. Thank you. Apologies for getting it wrong. I was trying to remember off the top of my head whilst walking down the pit lane looking from the car. As I said, or MC. So yeah, of course I should have known that by now. Thank you, Mick. The MGJ Engineering Circuit Rally Championship. Darian blasts into the stage. Still looking Sunbeam lines up. Car number 17 of juggling between the screens and the finish line here just to see who's coming in. That's Tim Baker and Neil Horworth in that Sunbeam. They had a 30-second penalty for shortcutting stage 4, so lost 30 seconds to the rest of the field. Just hearing that Ollie O'Donovan sounds like it has a misfire out there in that Hyundai. He'll be happy to get to the end of this one, definitely. We shall see. They'll be with us very shortly. We're not far away now. We have the course cars parked under the scrutineering bay, waiting patiently to welcome back the runners and riders for this year's event. Big shout out before we get to the finish then for Northside Truck and Van, loyal supporters for the Dukeries Motor Club Donington Rally here. They've got their stand set up in the service park and continued their support. It's been a fantastic event again, if not a little bit wet and very cold. It's a fantastic event, like I say, lots of smiles all around throughout the day. Service park crews all starting to pack away now and get ready for their drives home. We look forward to welcoming the first of our crews back to the finish line here. So the top three going into the stage. Will they come out as the top three in the same order? We'll find out very shortly. First one through then. John Griffiths and Emma Morrison. Car number 2. Next set time was 7:55. Michael Igo's time goes on the board with 7:45. So taking 10 seconds out of John and Emma in that final stage. It's all about Ollie O'Donovan and what Ollie has done. It's looking like 7:47 for Ollie, so 2 seconds slower than Michael. So that means Michael will take the win here at Donington Park. John Dove from the championship here, just organising the cars in front of the podium. Let him do his job, and then we'll jump out and have a quick chat with these guys. 'Never noticed Emma Morrison's fancy crash helmet before. It's very fancy, that. So Michael Igo and Will Atkins, it's been a faultless performance. Oh, John, watch your back. Nearly run over by a Citroen. Apart from the little issue with the collision earlier on. Directing the cars back now. Man of many jobs here. Let's get these cars lined up nicely, guys. Thank you very much, that's grand. There we go, it took somebody to line them up for us. How's that? Is that all right for us? That looks all right to me. I think we've done all right there. The rain is now starting to pour as we get ourselves ready for the finish and the champagne spraying here at Donington Park. You can see from the cameras the top 3 crews are lining up. Sorry, we'll have a chat with everybody very shortly. Let's just see how things are going on the monitors.
Anything but an EPN to what has been a ridiculously tricky day out on the stations here. He's around to get away, reach his final stage for the final time here at Donington Park in the Labour Tool Mark II Escort.
Just organising ourselves. A little bit of a mix-up. But poor Ollie O'Donovan was cheated out of second place there. There we go. There we go. You can see the fog and the rain giving us a very atmospheric feel to the finish here in front of Garage 39. So it was a 7:45 for Michael Igoe and Will Atkins. Ollie O'Donovan with a 7:47, and then John Griffiths, Emma Morrison with a 7:55 to round out stage 6. Total times for you: Michael and Will with a 52.44. Ollie O'Donovan then with Jack Morton alongside a 52.56. So just 12 seconds in it when it comes to the finish. A couple more stages would have seen a very close battle there. And then in third, John Griffiths and Emma Morrison with a 53.10, just 14 seconds further back. So 26 seconds covering these 3 crews from top to bottom. Very, very interesting day's motorsport. Obviously with the conditions this morning and how things have played out. Obviously grip levels have sort of increased as the day's gone on. However, it's been tricky right from the word go this morning.
Into the final stage.
3 different manufacturers on the podium, which is great to see. The Citroen in the middle, the Hyundai on the second step, and then John Griffiths in that Ford on the third step of the podium. Okay, we'll do the champagne first, John. Yeah, champagne first. Photographers okay with champagne first? Photographers is over there. Okay, do you want to organise the champagne then, John? You want to organise champagne, then we'll have a chat with them afterwards.
Reaction down there. Enjoying.
Okay, so we'll get ourselves ready. We can't get any wetter than we are already, so we might as well let them spray the champagne.
A very well reserved transport reserved. Michael Igoe will
Just come forward a bit for us, Mason.
Outside the top of the first stage, he had one heck of a moment from a high-speed spin, multiple.
Cheers, thank you. You have to be on the ball, guys. Come on, Will. Oh, the co-drivers haven't figured out how to take the corks out yet. It's going to be the battle of Emma and Will in this race. They're still trying to figure out how to get it out. Fantastic stuff. Now that the carnage is out of the way, we'll go and have a little chat with them, I think. I'm not getting too close. Emma's still not got that cork out. I'm not getting any closer. I'm staying well away until that cork's popped and I can see the champagne's out that bottle.
Very professional.
Okay, let's go and there we go. I told you, and to make sure I was out of the way of that. Right, Mason, let's head forward. Let's have a little chat with these guys. Right, do I dare? Come on, right, start. Right, oh, this is a bad idea. This, Mr. Igo, come on in. Congratulations, that's not a bad result for the first time out in the car.
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's that 9:30 this morning. I don't think we were going to have that result. Thanks, Emma.
We'll send you the bill for the washing. What a fantastic result. It wasn't without its troubles here and there, little issues here and there to keep you on your toes, but a great result at the end of the day.
Yeah, we couldn't have asked for any more. No, enjoyed it. Challenging conditions for everyone. But yeah, no, great day. Thank you.
Good stuff. Will, let's bring Will in a second. Come on, Will. Bumped into Will this time last week, actually, in the middle of Kielder Forest, watching the Roger Albert Clark rally. A week on from that, you're now here on the top step of the podium, round 3 of the Circuit Championship. Not a bad day.
Yeah, good stuff, isn't it? New car, he seems to have settled in well, so yeah, we're happy enough, really. Happy enough. So didn't think we'd be here when we were spinning down the road this morning in 5th gear. But
yeah, we heard about that. It was quite a moment for you guys, but managing to settle the nerves again after that, and then pick up the pace as the day's gone on. And yeah, in the end, it's turned into a great performance. So well done.
Thank you very much. Good stuff.
Okay, here we go. Michael Igo and Will Atkins in that. We will move over and grab Ollie for a quick chat now. We will, we'll be all right. Jack, can we borrow you very quick, Jack? Come on in, Jack. We can't, it's worse for us with him. So, not your normal co-driver. You don't seem to have gone too bad, though. Actually, sat at home thinking, flipping, I could have been in that car. Oh, is she? Oh, that's all right. We'll let her have a time in the Caribbean then. Sure, she'll be having a whale of a time. Congratulations, second step on the podium for you. It's been a pretty good day in the end then for you.
Yeah, it was a good day. I mean, the first stage this morning was a lottery, but it was a lottery for anybody. After that, we got our heads down. We were tidy. You know, we took no brave chances. I was banned from using the handbrake. And I can tell the difference.
Every time you were going for it, it was hitting you with the whip, was it? Nope.
It wasn't as spectacular as normally, but the times did roll in.
Sensible, that's the way you're here now, that's good. And for you, obviously, we were speaking to you before, you had a busy weekend up on Grisdale yesterday, travelling down overnight, basically, to be here today. To sit in this Hyundai, you know, that's been a good season for you, considering the asphalt championship win as well.
Yeah, no, I couldn't have asked this last rally of the year there now. So yeah, I've had a really good season sitting with all my different sort of drivers. So I can't thank them enough for the opportunities. Obviously, Ollie for taking us out of Barbados earlier in this year, and then getting in with his son as well, and Callum and Neil and everybody like that. It's been really good year, and topped it off today with a podium. So I couldn't have asked for more, really.
Well done, guys, thank you very much. Nice to see three different marks on the podium as well. Citroen, Hyundai and Ford. We'll catch up with John Griffiths now and Emma Morrison, wherever they are at the back, if she's managed to get the cork out of a champagne yet. Let's go and see if we can find them. Where's Emma? Where's she run off to? Is she hiding over there? No. Oh, there you are! You've managed to get the cork out the bottom now, Emma, have you? Just about, yeah. Good. Congratulations, well done. Third step of the podium, that's a great result for you. Considering the conditions we've had today and what's gone on, you know, it's been a real sort of trying, testing day for everyone, so well done on getting to the finish.
Yeah, I'm pleased we've got a third, but it could have been so much more if it was just a few silly mistakes. And I'm pleased actually the car's come back in one piece. If I'll be honest with you, we've nearly had so many crashes. It's unreal. It's been fun. It's been a laugh. It's been exciting. It's been everything.
Those conditions this morning were a real test for everybody, I know. And you know, when we watched the footage from the van, watching to see how everyone was getting on and sort of doing the live stream, you know, they were coming into the corners and the shots in front of us. Thinking, flipping heck, hoofling along here, but really that just shows what the conditions were like. Obviously, you guys were trying as hard as you can, and it was really tough out there this morning, so nice to see the conditions have become sort of more consistent as the day's gone on. Grip levels have been a little bit better for you guys, and then you've been able to push on a little bit as the day's gone on.
Yeah, on the track it was quite good actually. The grip off the track is still a bit tricky, but like you say, as the day went on, more rain came down, got rid of the snow and the ice, and it was good grip. It was normal. You could predict what's going to happen to your car.
One thing that still going. One thing that I hadn't predicted or hadn't seen from down here at ground level was actually on the Turkey, when you're off the racing line, there was still quite a bit of slush and snow around it. Even after the day of rain and whatever, it was still there. So catching and overtaking crews and cars on their way, around the circuit must have been quite sort of tricky at times, trying to find the best places to pass.
I mean, at the first stage we didn't get held up by Michael, he didn't see us, and it kind of cost us quite a bit of time. What that meant to the end result, we'll never know, but it is what it is. I couldn't go offline, like you said, because there was so much slush and snow. So we had to follow it for quite a way and cause us to spin and everything. I think we've hit every tyre wall, we've spun on every corner nearly. We've got to the end.
I don't think there will be a crew out there today that hasn't had some sort of drama at some point today. So for you guys to be here on the third step of the podium, that's a testament to you guys. Well done, guys. Thank you very much for joining us here, and well done on the third place. Thank you very much. Great stuff. Right. That's it for the podium here. What we will do now is try and catch up with some of the crews as they're heading into the final time control here and see how they've enjoyed their day. This will keep me on my toes now with no lights. We'll just have a little wander back down and see how we get on with people. See who we've got coming in. See, a battered car coming towards us here. Guys, we've just been saying that if you haven't had a moment or two today, then you're probably not trying hard enough. It's been a very testing day for everyone. How have you found it?
Yeah, stage 4 we had a tyre wall coming onto the circuit on the Melbourne route, and that sort of did the day for us really. We went to see it and couldn't repair it. But our own fault, car's been good other than that. Lads who've helped me out have been amazing. So I think we've possibly finished third in the class, so pleased with that really.
Yeah, absolutely. Just getting to the finish today has been an achievement. So well done, guys. Great to see. Thank you very much. Started so well this morning, Paul Sheard in that MX-5. Next up for us then here is Clive Hitchman. Clive, end of a long day with some very testing conditions. You enjoyed it?
Yes. We've had the wrong tyre choice on one stage, which cost us loads of time, but we had a really good time overall. It's fun to come out here and just slide everywhere.
Certainly earned yourselves a roast dinner tonight. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Well done. It's Clive Hitchman and David Hackney. Another of the BMW crews then. Justin Middleton and Matthew Faulkner. Enjoy that one, guys?
Yeah, sort of. It's a bit slippery, which makes it very difficult in this car, but I've made it to the end. That wouldn't have any damage.
What's the visibility like out there?
Well, I just had it on low beam because of the fog, so I just drove around what I couldn't see.
Yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? It seems to be coming and going in patches, so the fog is certainly playing its part. Thank you very much, guys. Well done. Getting to the end of the stage, you can see tyres and wheels and brakes certainly doing their job. Steaming away there. Car 33 then, this is Ian Jarvis and Harry Walshaw. End of a long day. Ian, how's that been for you?
Yeah, but we took it maybe a bit easier than we should have done. Well, that one, was the visibility was appalling. The lights on, you couldn't see anything. You couldn't see anything without them. So.
Yeah, real difficult decision to be made whether you have the lights on or off going into that final stage. Yeah, absolutely. Just saying about how difficult it is with the spot lamps on. Thank you, guys. Well done. Ian Jarvis and Harry Walshaw. The problem with having the big spot lamps on the front of the car, it just makes things so difficult. Visibility is is extremely difficult. How have you found the visibility in that last stage?
Yes, it was trying. We turned most of our lights off, just left the diff on. Found that best, but what an event. Really enjoyed it, and I know we've got a good result today, so we're both really, really happy.
Brilliant stuff, that's what we like to hear. Smiles all around at the end of a very testing day for Paul and Harriet in the little Mazda. Speaking of Mazdas, you have one and then another one comes along just after. Enjoy that one?
Yeah, that was tremendous. A great rally. Thanks to all the marshals and all the organisers always putting it all together. That was a tremendous. Big shout out to my friend Martin. Hope your dad's right, mate. See you soon. And thank you guys for being here.
Brilliant. I'm not going to say any more. Thank you very much. Brilliant stuff. Nigel and Catherine Brain in that MX-05. Wow. Little Mazda, they've had a great time today. Lots of crews coming back with smiles on their faces, even though the weather and the conditions are horrendous. Everyone's having a fun time. How was that one in there?
That was very interesting. Can't see anything. Spotlights are pointing in all directions. Back onto the normal 1970s escort lights. Pretty good going.
Candlesticks working well.
Yeah. So hoping and praying around most corners, but it's good. Yeah. Smiling all the way. Yeah. Excellent.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you guys. Well done. The crew in car 39. Barry Connolly and Clive Alford. Next up for us then, the Williams Auctions Packs Mark II. It's Alex Stubbs. That's you. What was that like then for you? Conditions about perfect for an escort?
Oh yeah. Just with a bit of skill might be a bit better, but yeah, no, it was good. I had some good fun and not on gravel or anything at all. So yeah, really good.
The last stage, did you go with lights on or lights off?
Lights off. Couldn't see with the lights on.
Yeah, we're hearing a lot of that. Some people trying it, but it's not really working. A very, very difficult day's rallying for these crews. It might have only been 6 stages, but it's been a long one. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. It's hard work at the best of times in these cars, and to finish this event, it's been no mean feat. It doesn't feel like it at times. This has been a real testing event. Russell, enjoy that one?
Absolutely brilliant. The visibility is nigh on zero, but we had a right good crack that stage.
Yeah, it's been a difficult event, and the visibility tonight, well, obviously with the fog rolling in, has made things just as difficult as you go into the night time as well.
Absolutely, but I mean, you've got to hand it to all the marshals, organisers, etc., that put events on like this, because it's been absolutely brilliant. So yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah, absolutely right. Well said. Thank you very much, guys. Marshals, organisers, radio crews, rescue, everyone that's involved in running the event. Fantastic job by everybody there. Big well done to all you lot. Fun times in the little Citroen.
Massively fun. I'm really glad we made it.
It was almost rear-wheel drive, you were saying earlier. Are we still sideways in the little Citroen?
Absolutely, mate. Love the gravel, sideways everywhere. Brilliant fun.
Brilliant, that's what I like to hear. So plenty of stuff for the cameras to catch out there. We'll look forward to watching that one back later. Well done, guys, on getting to the finish. All the best. Fantastic to see the Gwyn Speed Citroen C2 making its way through the final control back into service. If that isn't an atmospheric shot, nothing is. That looks stunning as it comes through the garage there with lights on the car behind, steam from the brakes. Proper RAC that. Have a little chat. We spoke to these guys in the garage earlier on. Let's see if they're having just as much fun now.
Absolutely fantastic. Thoroughly enjoyed it. A good weekend. Smiles all round. Couldn't be better.
Brilliant. That's what we want to hear. And the visibility in that last stage, what was that like to drive?
A bit tricky. We caught a few cars up, and so we had to take it steady in places. But hey, good fun. We finished everything.
Nice and sensible then. Well done, Team Turner. Thank you very much, guys. All the best. Okay. Car 45. Andy Wright. Andy, we're doing very well, thank you. How's the Honda holding up?
Very well. We're out, put spanner on it all day.
That's what we like to hear. And going into this last stage, the fog's really rolled in. What have you found the conditions like?
Couldn't see nothing. Got no spotlights. Couldn't really see a lot. Trying to pick out the chicanes was really difficult. One or two cars followed the BMW through underneath the tunnel, couldn't see anything. And then we followed him down to the hairpin, and he went straight on and we went round.
Right.
So he's in the gravel trap now.
Oh no, last stage of the BMW in the gravel trap. Oh, what a shame. But you're here, which is fantastic to see. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. That's Andy Wright and Nigel Powell in the EP3 Civic, making their way back into service.
About to make their way into the final stage of the day.
Car 44 then. Let's have a word with Dean. How's it going, Dean?
Brilliant day. No problems at all. Car ran perfect.
Good stuff.
So, is it my last rally?
Your last rally? No more.
Navigator retired at Cadwell. We've been teamed up 20 years, me and Jeff had. And then Dawn sat with me for this one, and then this is my last one.
Okay, well, that's sad to hear. But at the same time, you finished on a high. Well done in everything you've done. Then, Dean, congratulations on finishing your last rally. Well done. Nice to see the Subaru out. We will... Sorry, say again?
Not many of these about, being a version 1.
Yes, right, yeah, it's lovely to see it out on the stage, I must admit. It's been fantastic to watch. Thank you very much, all the best. A little bit of a rarity in the Subaru. Right, we'll be nice and quick. We've got a bit of a backlog, so we'll be very quick, nice here with Keith. How's it going?
Great day. Love the change in surfaces from tarmac to gravel. Really pushing it. Just to let you know, it's my navigator's birthday yesterday as well.
Oh,
she spend it here.
Happy birthday, not a bad way to spend your birthday. You can go home tonight and have a nice roast dinner. That'll be a good way to finish the day. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Christine Pearson, whose birthday it is today. Many happy returns. Car 51, we will have a chat this time round. Last time pushing the car, so that's all right, no problem at all. You don't have to apologise. We're all okay now?
Yeah, all okay. I think we've won the class, so...
Oh, that's a bonus. Brilliant stuff. Great to see. Well done then, the little Fiesta making it to the finish. Thank you very much. Have a nice time tonight. Take care. Bye-bye. Coming thick and fast now. Let's bring them up. Oh, car 48. Tony, a good day?
Yeah, not too bad. God, that was difficult. You can't see anything. When you come through the water splash near that thing, it just all lands on the bonnet, cold water, it just messes everything up.
Testing conditions out there. Glad you made it to the end. Well done. Thank you, Tony. Okay, car 52 then. This is Phil Bruce. Phil, very quickly, getting to the end of the rally. You must be happy with that.
Yeah, made it safe and sound. Bit of an issue on stage 5 where we went backwards into the woods, but we lost a bit of time there to the army, but never mind. We'll come back next year.
Absolutely, yeah. We'll see you next year with the little K8. Well done. Royal Air Force Ford K8 making its way through. Harry Pinchin in car 57. Thank you, Harry. That looks like hard work in there. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was good, that one. Couldn't see much, but oh well, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. Difficult for everyone with the fog as well. But you've had a good day.
Yeah, very good day.
Thank you very much. Brilliant stuff. Great to hear. Thank you for talking to us. Thanks, guys. Safe travels back. The lovely Alfa Romeo. Okay. Issues with the Alfa, so they don't want to stop. They need to get back to the garage. Let's have a look. Car 56. Alan, how's that one been?
That last one was awesome. I enjoyed that, yeah. It's been, it was awesome. Good day. Yeah, we're here. And we'll see where we finish. I'm not really bothered, but we've had a giggle all day, so we're at the finish. So that'll do, mate.
Brilliant. Have you settled on who's going to be navigating and who's driving next time out yet?
Oh, yeah.
Rock, paper, scissors for that one then. Take care, guys. Thank you very much. Well done. The crew in car 56. Alan Jackson and Ian Falconer sharing the driving and navigating duties in that car. So, a word of Mr. Large. I couldn't get the handle. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I struggle with these doors for some reason. I don't know why. How was that last stage for you?
Tricky, especially the mist, the fog, rain. We got there. We lost the circuit now and again, but we found it.
You've managed to keep it on the island though and get to the end. That's the main thing.
It took a few slight wide corners, but we got round, we didn't hit anything, so that's...
Here to tell the tale, that's the main thing. Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Making it to the end of what's been a very testing day's rallying for everybody involved. Next up, Citroen Saxo. I think you've been pushing this little Saxo quite hard in there by the looks of the steam.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. You know, they're built to be used, and yeah, so yeah, it's been good. I think it was either this stage or the last. We just topped out at 98 on the GPS, so it's the quickest all day. So I don't know what's caused.
Fantastic, and in the fog as well. Brilliant to see. I won't keep you. I'll let you get back to service. Well done, guys. Bringing the little Citroen Saxo home for the Armed Forces team. Car number 60. Connor, how's your day been?
Not too bad. It was a bit slippy to start with, but managed to figure it out at the end and setting good times.
Yeah. Finally got to grips with the car towards the end of the day, and then the fog's come down, and that's been difficult then with the visibility.
Yeah, terrible visibility towards the end.
His first year of rallying?
Yeah, first year of rallying
as well. That's a real baptism of fire for you then today. You need to find somewhere warmer next time to give you a bit of a settler in. Thank you very much. Well done, guys. Excellent to see. Second of the Saxos. Car 62 then. Gareth, how have you found the Mini today?
Been a real challenging day today for us. We've had a couple of issues. We had a shunt early on the first stage. We've had a battery issue, and we've had a fuel sender issue as well. So we're just really pleased to finish. That last stage was particularly challenging, but we've really enjoyed it. It's been good to drive in these conditions and test yourself. It's been really good.
It's certainly been a test for you, hasn't it? Then with all that stuff as well as the conditions today.
The shunt this morning. We've just had to finish.
Yeah. Oh well, that's brilliant stuff. I'm glad you've made it. Well done. You've got the little Mini back to the end. You can see the damage down the side of the rear arch there. Just about going in the straight line, that car. Chris, we spoke to you earlier on. Let's have a look. Yeah, oh, well, I can see out the front window. You've sorted. The heater's worked, has it, this time?
Wiping it appears to have done the trick.
Brilliant. Extension cable. That's all the way around the circuit. Great stuff. Thank you very much, guys. Well done to the little crew in the Nissan Micra. Oh, whoa, whoa! The glimmer of spotlight. Sorry, wait there. Go on. In you go. Pandemonium at the finish. Chaos at the finish. We nearly had a bump off the circuit then, never mind on the circuit. Right, I've lost where I am now, car 59. Iphone, is that right?
Yes, Avion, close enough.
Avion, close enough. Sorry, I must work on my Welsh. There's a lot of Welsh crews out there and I must work on my Welsh. You've made it to the end, stage 6. What's it been like today out there?
It's been very slippery all day. I mean, I might as well have been on Strictly Come Dancing and twists I've done and spins today, but we came here on one purpose, so that Johan would secure the Junior Co-Driver Championship in the heart of England. So we've done that. And so that was the main aim for today.
Well, that's fantastic news. Great to hear. Well done, Ewan. Thank you very much for that. That's brilliant. Heart of England Junior Co-Driver Champion. Well done. Thank you very much, guys.
You're still out there watching. You're one of the hardy souls. Still spectating.
I'm going to need a little push here. Sorry, I didn't realise it wasn't running.
Thank you for adding to the spectacle. Spectators are a huge part of this sport. For your first time here with Dukeries Motor Club, especially if you're local and you fancy joining the club and getting in. If you're local and you fancy joining the club and getting closer to the action next time out for the Northside Truck and Van Dukeries Rally in March. Dukeries-motorclub.co.uk is where you'll find all the information on that. You are still out spectators. That's how you do it. Fair play.
Right, no problem.
Alive and well.
You can't now, you're all right there. Can't leave you stranded at the passage control at the end of the rally. You've done anyway. There we go. No problem, guys. Let's give the little Renault Clio a little helping hand. Free the area up. We'll chat to this escort crew and then we'll wrap up for the day. Car 70, let's have a little word. There's some battle scars down the side of this door. Are you all right?
Yes, we're okay. Just a slight off a few minutes ago.
Just a little argument with some tyres, I imagine.
Yeah, that's it, tyres again.
How's your day been?
Very good, very good. Enjoyed it. Yeah.
Enjoyable in these treacherous conditions.
Very slippy, treacherous. Just happy to be here at the finish.
Good stuff. Well done. Thank you very much. That is the crew of car. Oh, now I've done it. Give that door a slam. Car number 70, Simon Tattersall and Reese Brooks. So that concludes the show here today at Donington Park. We have car 69 rolling past us. It's been a very, very treacherous day, very tricky day. Lots going on, as you can see on the stages. I hope you've enjoyed everything that we've brought for you today. Paul Woodford is still up in the commentary tower doing his bit. My name's Phil Bramhill. I hope you've enjoyed everything we've shown, and I will see you very soon.
Two visits to the East Midlands. The second of 2 visits to the East Midlands. The last few cars in the stage here, making their way through this final 7.9 mile stage in